One of the most profound realizations I've had is this: stop choosing what's not choosing you. It sounds simple, but it's a truth that can change your entire perspective if you truly embrace it. Too often we find ourselves chasing after things that simply aren't meant for us. We pursue relationships with people who don't reciprocate our feelings. We strive for careers that don't align with our passions. And we cling to dreams that, deep down, we know aren't realistic. We waste so much time and energy trying to force pieces into a puzzle that they were never designed to fit into. But here's the thing: life has a way of guiding us towards what's truly meant for us. When we're on the right path, doors open effortlessly. Opportunities arise as if by magic. The right people come into our lives at precisely the right moments. It's almost as if the universe is conspiring in our favor. On the flip side, when we're chasing after something that's not meant for us, we face resistance at every turn. We struggle, we fight, we push against the current, but no matter how hard we try, we just can't seem to make progress. That's because we're swimming upstream, trying to go against the natural flow of our lives. I remember when I was younger, I had my heart set on becoming a lawyer. I studied pre-law in college, spent countless hours preparing for the LSAT, and even got accepted into a prestigious law school. But as I embarked on that journey, something just didn't feel right. I felt like I was forcing myself into a mold that didn't quite fit. It wasn't until I took a step back and really listened to my intuition that I realized law wasn't my true calling. Instead, I felt drawn towards business and entrepreneurship. I decided to take a leap of faith and pursue that path instead, even though it meant starting over in many ways. And you know what? As soon as I made that shift, everything began to fall into place. I met the right mentors, stumbled upon incredible opportunities, and found a sense of fulfillment that I had never experienced before. It was as if the universe was rewarding me for finally listening to my inner voice and aligning myself with my true purpose. The same principle applies to relationships. How many times have you found yourself pining after someone who just isn't interested? You send them texts that go unanswered. You go out of your way to bump into them. You try to convince them to give you a chance, but despite your best efforts, they just aren't receptive. Meanwhile, there may be someone else right in front of you who is ready and willing to love you the way you deserve. Someone who appreciates your quirks, who supports your dreams, who makes you feel alive and inspired. But because you're so focused on chasing the person who isn't choosing you, you might miss out on the incredible love that's been waiting for you all along. It's a hard truth to swallow, but sometimes the people we want the most are the ones who are the least right for us. And the sooner we can accept that and redirect our energy towards those who truly value us, the sooner we can find the happiness and fulfillment we seek. The same goes for our careers and our passions. Too many people stay stuck in dead-end jobs because they're afraid to take a risk and pursue something new. They convince themselves that they're not qualified, that they don't have what it takes, or that the timing isn't right. But the truth is, if you have a burning desire to do something different with your life, there's no better time than now to go for it. Sure, making a major life change can be scary. It requires courage, faith, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But the alternative is far worse: living a life of regret, wondering what could have been if only you had been brave enough to follow your heart. I'll never forget the moment I decided to leave my corporate job and start my own business. It was terrifying. And there were plenty of people who told me I was crazy for giving up a stable paycheck to pursue such an uncertain path. But deep down, I knew it was what I was meant to do. I had a vision for my life that couldn't be contained within the walls of a cubicle, and I was willing to risk everything to bring that vision to life. And you know what? It was the best decision I ever made. Yes, there were challenges and setbacks along the way, but the rewards have been beyond anything I could have imagined. I wake up every day excited to do work that I love, to make a positive impact on the world, and to live life on my own terms. And none of that would have been possible if I had chosen to stay stuck in a career that wasn't choosing me. So my challenge to you today is this: take a good hard look at your life and ask yourself if you're choosing things that are truly choosing you back. Are you in relationships that uplift and inspire you, or are you settling for less than you deserve? Are you doing work that lights you up inside, or are you just going through the motions to collect a paycheck? Are you pursuing dreams that make your heart sing, or are you letting fear and doubt hold you back? If you find that you're choosing things that aren't choosing you, it's time to make a change. It's time to let go of what's no longer serving you and make space for what's truly meant for you. It might be scary, it might be uncomfortable, but I promise you this, when you align yourself with what's authentically right for you, magic happens.